Hey y'all, welcome back. Today I'm doing something a little bit different because I'm gonna show you how I annotate. I've been seeing a lot of these like annotate with me or here's how I annotate videos, and I love watching them. I think they're so much fun. I love seeing the different systems that people come up with to keep track of things that they love in a book or like their notes on a book. I just think it's so much fun. So I'm currently doing a lot of school reading, and I thought it would be fun to take you along on the journey of annotating one of my favorite books, which I need to reread for a class. So I'm going to be reading Frankenstein, and I need to start this today because it's for next week. I only need to read half of it for next week, but I'm probably just going to go ahead and read the whole thing over the weekend. So yeah, this is what I'll be annotating, and my system is pretty simple. I don't really use like color coding or anything, mostly because I'm too lazy to carry all that stuff with me, and I don't have the patience for it. It's not for me, but I love seeing other people who do it because it's always like so pretty and it looks so cool. But I'm not doing color coding. The only thing I've done to be fancy at all here is that I have matched my pen and my highlighter to the little bit of text on the cover that is blue. There goes my pen, hang on. Everything just wants to fall off my desk. So I don't know if you can tell, but there's like some blue text. Normally I don't even do that much. I just pick whatever I want to use. I think the other main difference for me from some of the other annotating videos I've seen is that I'm not going to be using tabs. I'm going to be using washi tape. This is because I like it for these books where like there's, you know, no hardcover to kind of protect your tabs when you put it back on the shelf. And I find it frustrating when I like tab a book and then I have to put it away and I bring it back out to look at my tabs and they've all gotten like crunched and they're kind of harder to flip through. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to go through this book reading because I need to write a paper on this book. My final paper is going to be on Frankenstein. So I need to kind of take my paper idea and be reading this through that lens. And yeah, I'm just going to take you on the journey with me, show you what it looks like when I am using my washi tape and stuff. I also have a black Sharpie here, just like a fine line Sharpie, and I will show you what that's for in a second. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's the plan. Let me show you real quick what this washi tape thing looks like on another book, because I feel like when I describe it, it's a little bit abstract. But I did this on my copy of a distillation called Peace, which if I put close to the camera and I can get it to focus, there we go. You can still see like where I've tabbed things, where I have like wanted to mark a specific quote. I think in this one I didn't actually highlight or anything. I just tabbed. But one thing I did do, let me pick something from earlier in the book, so this isn't like accidentally spoilers for somebody who wants to read it. On my washi tape, you can kind of see there's a little X on this side of the washi tape. What this meant for me was that this is not the side that I am trying to mark. So instead, it's on the other side. This is what I was marking, was this section right here. Again, I didn't highlight, so it would be even more obvious if I had done that. But at the time, I think I was like out of highlighters and I needed to get more. And I also didn't have tabs. I tried the washi tape thing. I really like it, especially for books where it's going to be like right up against the back of a shelf or something. And it works pretty well for me. So I just thought that I would show you what that looked like before I get started on Frankenstein, so that hopefully my system will make a little more sense, because I think it does sound a little weird when I'm describing it. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing, and I'm going to go get started because I need to read this book by like next Tuesday. Okay, so it's been a few days and I have finished the portion of Frankenstein that I needed to read for this week. So I just needed to read volumes 1 and 2. So I've done that. I'll be reading volume 3 for the next week. Although I probably will go ahead and do that in the next day or so. But for now, I thought I would stop and check in and show you guys what this looks like. So if I can get this to focus. It doesn't like to focus when I want it to focus. Okay, so you can see I have all these little bits of tape in here, and as I'm flipping through the edges, I can quickly see, like, oh, that doesn't have an X, there must be something highlighted there. Or, like, on this one, oh, it does have an X. There's nothing highlighted there. So that's how that system works, and I find this works really well for me. I tend to remember where things are kind of in general in the progression of the story, so I usually can use this system to find things when I'm looking for them. I apologize for this weird like angle. This is the only way I could get it to focus. But yeah, so that's how I do that. There isn't a whole lot of writing. There's a little bit. I don't write a lot in the margins of my books. It's if it's something for class, because I tend to have a notebook open with me, and I usually will put my notes and thoughts in there with like a page number that I'm referring to. I just do that because it makes it really easy. Then later when I need to, you know, find something that I've written down for a paper or something, it's all kind of in one place. But I do a lot of highlighting, and then I will come back and kind of collate these into a document, whatever I end up needing. So yeah, that's what I do for my books that I read for class, and I'll be coming back to this soon, as I'll be going through this once I finish part 3 and pulling things together, because I've got to write a core analysis for this, which is basically like a short paper talking about my interpretation of the book or of the particular element of the book that I'm hoping to write about, and the argument that is going to form the basis for the paper that I'll be writing. So that's what I'll be doing with all of this highlighted stuff. But yeah, that's kind of generally how I annotate for class, and also all I have for you today. I know this has probably been pretty short and just kind of a brief foray into what it looks like when I annotate a book, but I hope that it's been enjoyable nonetheless. So I hope that you like this video, and if you did, I hope you'll consider giving it a like, and maybe even subscribing to see what comes next. I'm currently posting every Tuesday and Saturday, so there is more content coming soon, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.